Hello all my dear students, I welcome you all to your maths online class. So students, I hope you remember that in your last class I have given you uh, the explanation of topic BODMAS the second time, and then I have given you 4 new sums, simplification sums to be solved. So first of all, I am giving you the solution of these 4 sums, and then I will move on to the today's topic. So this was your first simplification sum which I have given you in your assignment. Pay attention. I hope you must have done it correctly. Now check your solution that it is correct or not. So in the simplification sum you can see that it is having the square bracket, curly bracket and the small bracket. So firstly we will start solving the small bracket, like 34 will come as it is minus, then square bracket, curly bracket, 5 plus. Start solving the small bracket, that is 4 minus 3. So 4 minus 3 will give you 1. So here we will write 1 and open our small bracket. Small bracket is removed. Close the curly bracket, plus 12 and then close the square bracket. Then come on the next step. It will be 34 minus, make your square bracket. Start solving your curly bracket. So here 5 plus 1, when you will solve it you will get 6. So write down only 6 and remove your curly bracket, plus 12. So 6 plus 12. Next step 34 minus, solve this big bracket. So 6 plus 12 will give you 18. Now finally square bracket is also removed. So 34 minus 18 will give you 16. So the answer of this first part will be 16. Then the second part was 24 minus big bracket 12 minus curly bracket 11 minus small bracket 8 minus 5. Then above 8 minus 5 you can see your line bracket, minus 3, small bracket close, curly bracket close, square bracket close. So first of all we will solve the small bracket, and in small bracket firstly we have to solve the line bracket. So start writing. First of all 24 minus big bracket 12 minus, open the curly bracket, 11 minus. Now solve the line bracket. So 8 minus 5 will give you 3. So 3 minus 3, small bracket close, curly bracket close, square bracket close. Now we will solve this small bracket. Then in next step 24 same, minus square bracket open, 12 minus curly bracket open, 11 minus. Now we have come to our small bracket and it is given 3 minus 3. So 3 minus 3 will be 0. Close the curly bracket, close the square bracket. Then 24 minus, open the square bracket, 12 minus. Now solve your curly bracket here. So 11 minus 0 will give you 11. Close your square bracket. Then 24 minus 12 minus 11 will give you, yes, it will give you 1. So 24 minus 1 is equals to 23. So this is the solution of your next part, second part. Then I have given you the third part. It is 28 plus square bracket 42 minus curly bracket 12 plus 12 divided by 4, curly bracket off and then square bracket off. So here you can see that there is no small bracket. So we will start with the curly bracket, and in curly bracket you can see there is one addition sign and one division sign, and according to our BODMAS rule, what comes firstly? Yes, division comes firstly and then comes the addition. So we will firstly divide it and then we will add it. So 28 will come as it is, plus square bracket 42 minus, open the curly bracket, 12 plus, divide this 12 by 4. So in the table of 4, 12 comes how many times? It comes 3 times. So write down 3 here, curly bracket close and then square bracket close. Then 28 as it is, plus, open the square bracket, 42 minus. Now we have to solve this curly bracket. So 12 plus 3 will give you 15. So you have to remove the curly bracket and directly write 15 in next step. Now we have to solve this big bracket, that is square bracket. So 48 plus 42 minus 15 will give you here 27. Now solve this. 28 plus 27, you have to add it. So after adding, you will get 55 as your result. So 55 is the answer of third part. Then the last part, that is fourth part. Here you can see square bracket, curly bracket and small bracket. All three brackets are there. So firstly we will solve our small bracket. See, 5 will come as it is, and then directly bracket is there, and I told you whenever there is no sign between a number and a bracket, then the sign of multiplication will come. So you can put here multiplication sign, open your square bracket, open your curly bracket, solve this small bracket. So 81 divided by 9 will give you directly 9. No need to write your small bracket, directly you will write digit 9. Multiply by 12 minus 18, then curly bracket of minus 6, square bracket of. Now we have to solve the curly bracket, and in curly bracket there is multiplication and subtraction. So now you know very well, firstly we will do multiplication and then we will do subtraction according to BODMAS. So first of all 5 multiply, open your big bracket, then 9 into 12 will give you 108. You can put your curly bracket here, 108 minus 18, close the curly bracket, minus 6 and then close the big bracket. Now 5 into, now you can directly solve your curly bracket here. So 108 minus 18 will give you 90. Okay, so 90 minus 6, close your square bracket, then 5 into, solve your square bracket also. After solving the square bracket, you will get the answer as 90 minus 6 is equals to 84. Now multiply 84 and 5, so you will get your answer as 420. So this is the answer of your fourth part. Now I hope this BODMAS topic is clear to you all. So today I will give you the new topic, and today I will teach you about the topic multiples, factors, prime and composite numbers, and even and odd numbers. See students, these all topics you all have learnt already in your previous class, that is in class 5th you have learnt about all these topics. So here again I am teaching you so that you will get the revision of all these topics. See, first of all I am starting with the topic multiples. Now what are multiples? When two or more numbers are multiplied, the product is called the multiple of each of the numbers being multiplied. Okay, whenever we multiply two numbers, okay, so the result is called as the multiple. Like the table, here I have written the table of 5 and here I have written the table of 6. So 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20 and so on. So these all are called as the multiples of 5. Similarly 6, 12, 18 and 24 and so on. These all are called the multiples of 6. Got it? Now there are some properties of multiples. See, every number is a multiple of itself. Means every number comes in the table of itself. Like if we talk about 9, so 9 comes in the table of 9. 9 into 1 is equals to 9. So every number is the multiple of itself. Fine. Then second, every number is a multiple of 1. The second property is every number is a multiple of 1. It means that all the numbers comes in the table of 1. If I write 1 into 9 is equals to 9. That means 9 comes in the table of 9 also. That means 9 is the multiple of 9. And then 9 is the multiple of 1 also. Okay, because all the numbers comes in the table of 1 also. Then multiples are infinite in number. Infinite means which cannot end. Okay, the thing which cannot end, it goes on and on and on. So multiples are infinite in number. There is no end of multiples. You can find out as many multiples you want of 9 or any other number. Then the last property is multiple of any number is equal to or greater than the given number. Now these multiple can be equal to or greater. Like if we are finding the multiples of 9, so you know the table of 9. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 27, 9 fours are 36, and so on and on. So this multiple of 9 is either equal to 9, see it is equal to 9 or greater than 9. So this is the fourth property. Fine. So 4 properties: every number is a multiple of itself, then every number is a multiple of 1, multiples are infinite in number, and multiples of any number is equal to or greater than the given number. So this was all about multiples. Now pay attention on the second topic, that is factors. See, the factor of a number are all the numbers that divide it exactly without leaving a remainder. Whenever there is no remainder and you get a number, then that is called as the factor. Like all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18 are called the factors of 18. Okay, because in all these tables the number 18 comes. So these all are the factors of 18. Because if you divide 18 by these numbers, if you will divide 18 by 18, if you will divide 18 by 9, 18 by 6, 18 by 3, so no remainder will be left. In the division of 18 by all these numbers, you will get the remainder as 0 only. So whenever you will get the remainder as 0, that means all those numbers are called as the factors of the given number. This I will explain you with example also. But firstly, pay attention on the properties of factors. Now what are the properties of factors? Every factor of a number is an exact divisor of the number. Okay. The smallest factor of every number is 1. The greatest factor of every number is the number itself, and the factor of a number is equal to or less than the number. Like suppose here I am giving you one example. With that example you will understand all these properties of factors, and the example is, suppose it is given that you have to find the factors of 36. See, if it is asked to find the factors of any number, here I am giving you example with a number 36. Then how to find it? First of all, you will start always with the table of 1. So 1 into 36 is equals to 36, because in the table of 1 the particular number comes that many times only. So here we are finding the factor of 36, so 36 comes 36 times only in the table of 1. After 1 you have to check it by the table of 2. So like this you have to check till the table of 10. So here first of all we will check it by the table of 3. Yes, this number comes in the this number comes in the table of 2. First of all we will check it by the table of 2. It comes in the table of 2. How I know it directly? See, whenever the numbers ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. If any number is ending with these digits, that means that particular numbers come in the table of 2. So here you can see at the last 6 is coming. So yes, this particular number comes in the table of 2. Now how many times it comes? If you don't know directly, then do division. Divide 36 by 2. So 2 ones are 2. 3 minus 2, 1. Bring the 6 down. 2 8s are 16. Now this 18 is the result. That means 2 into 18 times 36 comes. After 2 we have to check it by the table of 3. Now directly how you can find it out that it comes in the table of 3 or not? Simply just add this 3 and 6. 36 is equals to 9. So if the result of the given number, if the sum of the given number comes in the table of 3, that means that particular number comes in the table of 3. See, right now 36 is there and the sum of 3 and 6 is 9. So this 9 comes in the table of 3, that means this 36 also comes in the table of 3. So we will find it by the table of 3. How many times it comes in the table of 3? Divided by 3. 3 ones are 3. 0. 6 will come down. So 3 twos are 6. See, 0 is here in the remainder. So whenever 0 is there in the remainder, that means that particular number is the factor of the given number. So right now it comes 12 times. So 3 into 12 is equals to 36. Then check it by the next table, that is the table of 4. Yes, in the table of 4 it comes directly 9 times. So 4 into 9 is equals to 36. After 4, check it by the table of 5. Is it comes in the table of 5? No, it doesn't come in the table of 5 because 5 sevens are 35. 36 doesn't come, 35 comes in the table of 5. So we will not write 5 here. After 5, we have to see from the table of 6. Yes, in the table of 6, 36 comes. It comes 36 times. So 6 into 6 is equals to 36. After 6, we will check it by the table of 7. No, in the table of 7, it doesn't comes again because 7 5s are 35. 35 comes, 36 doesn't come. After 7, check it by the table of 8. 8 in the table of 8 also 36 doesn't come. Then after 8, we will check it by the table of 9. Yes, in the table of 9, it comes 4 times. 9 4s are 36. But see student, we have already written 4 into 9 here. So we will not going to write 9 into 4 again. You can cancel this 9 into 4. We can write only one times the same number. Now, these all are the factors of 36. Okay, I have calculated till 9. We can calculate till 10, but as you all know, 36 doesn't come in the table of 10, so I have not mentioned here 10. But if the given number comes in the table of 10, you have to mention it also. Till 10, if you will find out, no, all the main factors come till 10 only. Now, make one down arrow here and one up arrow here. So these all are the factors of 36. So which are the numbers? You can see here number 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Then go from this side. Now this 6 and 6 is coming 2 times. So we will not write it 2 times. We will write 6 only 1 time. After 6, which number is coming? 9. Then 12. Then 18. And then at last 36. So these all are the factors of number 36. So like this, we can find the factor of any given number. Now you pay attention on these properties. Now you will understand all these properties well. See, the first property was every factor of a number is an exact divisor of the number. Got it? Means all these numbers are properly divided by 36. If you will divide 36 by 2, then you will get result 0. 36 by 3, result 0. 36 by 4, result 0. 36 by 18, result 0. So every factor, whichever is the factor, is the divisor of the given number. So this was our first property. Second, the smallest factor of every number is 1. In factors, the first factor will be always 1. This will be the smallest factor. So in all the factors, the very first factor will be 1, which is the smallest factor. Then the greatest factor of every number is the number itself, and the greatest one will be the number itself. See, here we have calculated the factors of 36. So the greatest will be 36 only, and the smallest will be 1. Suppose you are finding the factors of 99. So here the smallest will be 1 only and the greatest will be 9. So the smallest will be always 1 and the greatest will be the number itself, which is given in the question. Then the factors of a number is equal to or less than the number, or factors will be either equal to, either we have calculated the factors of 36 here. So 36 is equal to 36, or the rest of the factors are smaller than 36. The factors cannot be greater than the given number. Multiples can be greater than the given number. Suppose we have to find here the multiple of 36. Then the first multiple is 36. What will be the next multiple? For finding the multiple, we multiplied by 2. So it will be 72. So second multiple will be 72. So multiple can be greater than the given number, but factors cannot be greater than the given number. It can be equal or smaller, but it cannot be greater. So this was all about factors and multiples topic. Now our next topic is prime number and composite number. See students, you already know the numbers which have only 2 factors, that is 1 and the number itself, are called prime number. Or in easy way, if I'll explain you, then the numbers which comes in the table of 1 and the table of itself are called as the prime number. So prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13, because these all numbers comes only in the table of 1 and in the table of itself. So those numbers which have only 2 factors, that is the number 1 and the table itself, number itself, are called as the prime numbers. Whereas numbers which have more than 2 factors are called composite numbers. Those numbers which comes in the table of 1, comes in the table of itself, and comes in the table of other numbers also are called as composite number. Like 4, 6, 8. 4 comes in the table of 1, it comes in the table of 4 also, and it comes in the table of 2 also. So it is having more than 2 factors. So it is called as composite number. Similarly, 6 comes in the table of 1, it comes in the table of 2, it comes in the table of 3, and it also comes in the table of 6. So this is also called as composite number. I hope it is clear. Prime number which is having only 2 factors, and composite number more than 2 factors. Okay, students? Then the last topic of today is even and odd numbers. See, numbers which are multiple of 2 means those numbers which comes in the table of 2 are called as even numbers, and those numbers which do not come in the table of 2 are called as odd numbers. Now, how to find out that a number comes in the table of 2 or not? Here I have told you already. The numbers which ends with the digit 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. If these digits are coming in the last, that means that number comes in the table of 2. And if these digits are not coming, if other than these other digits are coming, like if the digit 3 is coming, 5 is coming, 7 is coming, 9 is coming, 1 is coming at the last, then these are called as odd numbers. Okay, student? So you just remember these 5 digits, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. If these numbers, these digits comes in the last of any given number, then it is even, otherwise it is odd number. So that is all about today's topic. I have explained you about factors, multiples, properties of factors, properties of multiples. Then I have explained you about prime number and composite number, and finally I have given you explanation about even and odd numbers. Now, according to these topics, I have given you one assignment. You have to find the factors of 96 and 100. And remember, students, how you will be finding the factors of 96, as I have told you. Firstly, by 1 into 96 is equals to 96. Then check it by the table of 2. Yes, it comes in the table of 2 because the last number is 6. So like this, you have to check one by one till the table of 10 and find out the factors of 96. Similarly, you have to find the factors of 100 also. So 1 into 100 is equals to 100. Then 2 into 100, yes, it comes in the table of 2. Sorry, not 2 into 100, it will be 2 into 50 is equals to 100, because in the table of 200 comes 50 times. 100 will come here only after equal to. Okay. Then like this, you have to find all the factors of 100 also. So this was the first question. Then the second question is, you have to find the first 5 multiples of 21 and 36. This is quite simple. You only have to write the table of 21 till 5. 21 into 1, 21 into 2, 21 into 3, 21 into 4, and 21 into 5. So like this, you can find the first 5 multiples of 21. Similarly, you have to find the first 5 multiple of 36. Then in question number 3, you have to find out which is even and which is odd. See, numbers are given, you only have to put equal to sign and write down it is even or odd. Remember, as I have told you, you have to remember only these 5 numbers, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So if these digits are coming at the last, then it is even. And if these digits are not coming, then it is odd. Just see, I have told you 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So the first number 3 is coming at the last. That means it is, yes, it is odd number. Got it? Here you can see digit 2 is coming at the last. That means it is, yes, it is even number. So like this you have to do. Then question number 4, last question, you have to tell which is prime and which is composite. So if any number is having only 2 factors, that means it is prime. And if it is having more than 2 factors, that means it is composite. So in rough, you firstly find out that how many factors of 31 are coming. If it is coming only 2 factors, that means it is prime. And if it is coming more than 2 factors, that means the given number is composite number. So like this, you have to solve this assignment. So try to solve it. Then I will explain you the solution of all these questions in my next video. So see you all in my next video. Till then, go through this video again and try to repeat all these topics which I have given you today. That's all for today. Meet you all in next online class. Thank you, students.